We've all played with puzzles when we were younger. I started doing a variety of them in preschool, and I have loved every moment of it since. Puzzles are introduced to us so early in life for developmental purposes. Perhaps your parents never gave it a second thought after buying one. Still, between the relaxation and challenges it brings, puzzles have benefits that make them the perfect start for young children. Puzzles are a great source of cognitive development. According to Patrick Fissler, a neurology researcher, as you do a jigsaw puzzle, information travels through your eyes and into the occipital cortex. It then splits into the ventral and dorsal pathway. The ventral pathway is for the what, which in this case is the image of the puzzle that you're holding and placing around. And the dorsal pathway is for the where, which is the place that you're putting the puzzle piece. This is the memory and visual perception part of the cognitive development. In a study done by Novi Yasnita, a university professor, and UIN Suka, a qualitative method was used with interviews, documentation, observations, and analysis. The puzzles were first demonstrated to 5- and 6-year-olds. Confusion sparked as they saw the colors and shapes on the puzzles. After the children observed the movements, they moved the pieces around and tried to fit them the same way it was first shown to them. Then, after understanding the game's goal, the pieces are shuffled up and the game begins. During the activity, if a child gets lost, the teachers are to give gentle guidances to help get the child get back on track. The activity developed their problem-solving skills. These skills aren't trained to difficult problems, but are unconsciously developed through enough support and information. This skill helps children face difficult situations by encouraging them to observe, understand, devise, and implement a plan when faced with problems. The benefits of puzzles aren't just limited to cognitive developments. According to a study done by professors in the Department of Child Development and Education, when excluding growth in cognitive areas, it's shown best in social-emotional parts of the brain. In this experiment, they randomly selected 28 normal developing 6-year-olds and gave them a pretest. 10 puzzles were then given to them to do 45 minutes at home for 5 weeks, which was followed by another test. They saw how these puzzles improved their social skills, like cooperation and sharing with their peers. They were also more expressive in all of their emotions, including joy, anger, and frustration, which a healthy amount is beneficial to mental health. There are some people, however, who see puzzles as just a game, as a waste of time, and would much rather enroll their kids in music lessons or advanced math classes. Although those might get your kids ahead for a few years, most eventually catch up in elementary school, as many get tutors as they become preteens. Puzzles, however, have benefits in the long run. According to Rishi Sriram, a professor of Baylor University, this is because between the ages of 2 to 7 is when synapses are formed double as many as adults. Synapses are connections that form when neurons interact or communicate by passing electrical and chemical signals. Better communication between neurons causes us to be more curious, so we learn more. Earlier development in cognitive and social parts of the brain are also better than learning them later on in life, as it sets as a fundamental base for everything else that comes later. For example, from Yasnita's study previously mentioned, problem-solving skills need to be learned early because children are not born brave enough to solve existing problems, but it's a muscle that can be trained to tackle future, more complex issues. Exposing children to puzzles can be a boost in both social and cognitive development, especially when it gets started early. As the famous physiologist Hayam Jinot once said, "Children are like wet cement. Whatever falls on them makes an impression." So parents, instead of sending your kids to tons of classes while they're still young, get them a bunch of puzzles to explore with. They'll be building curiosity, patience, and resilience for a lifetime. Thank you.